Hello, good afternoon. December 21st, shortest day of the year, I think. Out here in rural Alberta, central rural Alberta, near Rocky Mountain House, little town we live near here. Completed the Axe Cordwood Challenge, at least I think I completed it, pretty sure. Going to measure up the stacks and send that off to Ben Scott, I guess. And I thought I'd make a little video, and not so much to show the size of the stack or make you verify, but more the process, verified just by the process I went through. Learned a lot about axes. Didn't know anything about axes or chopping, hadn't done anything before I tried the Cordwood Challenge. But chopping wise, axe wise, I learned how to hang a couple axes. Had a couple axe heads in the garage, a couple of handles in the shed. This isn't one of them. This was one I found at a swap meet somewhere, and carved down a pickaxe handle to work. It's hung it myself. So this I used a fair bit out here. I wanted to try see what a straight handle worked like, and a relatively not super thick, but a little bit thick in the middle, and but nice thin head, nice thin what you call it, this piece. I liked it. It worked pretty good. I found the handle made my hands got tired and sore. So I did use it for, I don't know, 10-15 trees, small trees, as you can see back here, nothing big. But that's what I found about that handle. It didn't work with my hands very well. I did purchase an axe. Purchased a couple axes from Lamaka. Really like them. Not a Lamaka sales video, but beautiful. Cut into this dead pine and spruce in really well, and was much more usable for me for my hands. Less aches and pains, with a bit of a palm swell there, a nice palm swell. Anyways, is my favorite axe. Unfortunately, I'm a little bit abusive when it came to limbing some of these, and beat it up a little bit, which is a shame for such a pretty axe, and ended up eventually splitting the wood. So got another handle from the guys at Lamaka, and I'm going to try and rehandle this. I do not think I will be able to do that good a job at all, but this is another axe I put together myself. There's my attempt at hanging. It hasn't come loose. There's some gaps on this side where I did not fit it very well. It's a Holtzbrook head, about 2 pounds, I guess, somewhere in there. I never weighed. Oh yeah, it says 2.5 pounds on it right there. And I put this on a handle I found in the shed, a Select handle, I think 30 inches. And this has turned out to be my absolute favorite for this particular kind of wood. And the kind of wood is, like I said, pine, almost all pine, a couple of spruce, but it's all standing deadwood in the trees behind me and surrounding me here. There's a lot of tall, skinny pine, and there's a lot of tall, skinny, dead pine. So my goal was to cut it down and get rid of it. So I'm gonna burn it. I'm gonna burn it in the wood stove. I just thought it was a good one to try with this Cordwood Challenge. So those, I'm not sure why this is my favorite axe. It's got a really comfortable fawn's foot, I guess. Nice skinny handle. For me, that's been great. The length, 30 inches, has been good for me. I'm not tall, 5'9", and but it's worked really good for swinging. Most of my, well, down on the ground end, these trees are all 4 and 5 inches, 3 to 5 inches probably. So doesn't take a lot of swings to get through it, but you still end up spending a few hours when you're cutting the cord. So to give you an idea, this one here This stack is roughly 42 inches. And I'm going to go off camera here, but it is 96 inches exactly between these two trees. And my width does vary because I wasn't very consistent, but this one is, I'd say on average 20 to 21 inches. Let's say 20. Another stack back here. Yeah, a little taller, not as wide. Somewhere in the 47, 48 inches. And a little shorter, 94, 95, 94. It's going to be roughly similar width. Yeah, maybe 20, maybe more like 20. Get a better look at it from here. Yeah, 19 or 20. So that's the two larger stacks that I have. I'll give you a little view around here. This is what I'm dealing with as far as wood goes. It's just really tall pine. It doesn't grow especially fast, but it keeps growing taller just to get to the sunshine in this relatively thick forested area. Now, most of this, what I didn't clear out with an axe, I cleared out with a chainsaw. And boy, I've been going through that like crazy. It burns pretty quick in the fireplace. Here's the other stacks of axed. Part of the cordwood challenge. So I've got 1, 2, it used to be 2 stacks, kept blowing over. These tall pine trees, 3 stacks. Smaller stacks, but I'll put them on the list and add them up as well. And send that off, like I said, in an email to Ben Scott. Okay, I just thought I'll also make this video and see how it turns out. Okay, thanks very much. You have a great day.